You're on film now. Any silly comments are all recorded. Okay? When... Don't embarrass yourselves. Okay, when you are working in detail, you can't, when we were doing the blocking in, like this, okay, we could do flat colour. So we could just mix one colour, and that was sweet, and that was fine. I really need the silliness and the chatting to finish. Okay. So when if you haven't done much painting, how are you going to learn over there, mate? How are you going to learn over there? It's right here. Because, it's really disrespectful when I've been painting really well since the 80s and you think that you don't need to listen, right? And how long have you been painting? Have you been painting since the 90s? No, you weren't born then. That's how old Miss Riley is. Okay.
Ooh, damn.
In fact, we go right back to 1960s because I loved painting at kindergarten, right? And I've never stopped. So, most people don't like painting because they don't know how to paint. So I'm going to cure that problem. My goal is by the end of it, you're actually going to enjoy it and have fun with it. The first thing when you're working opaquely, remember what I said? Can you remember what I said, Ollie, about when we're painting opaquely, the great thing about it?
Be patient and kind.
Oh, you'll always be patient and kind. That's a good one. Something about if we make a mistake.
You can always fix it.
You can always fix it. So the thing is, people go, oh no. And we're used to kind of rubbing out, so we don't need to. Oh yeah, beautiful. Okay, so although we're doing this photo of Martin Luther King, I'm looking at all the lights and darks on this face because this is the one that we're rendering, okay? But because that's not in colour, we've got this one here just to get the tonal colours on his face. What can we see? We can see some really light lights, like he's got, and it goes right through to real dark tones. So your first layer of detailing won't be your last layer. It's only your first layer. You may well have, I don't know, 6, 10, whatever layers, or 4 layers of detailing. Some of the last things that you will put on it will be like eyebrows and moustache hairs and the little lights in the eyes. They will be like the last little things that you'll put on it. So what are the first things that I need to show about the face?
The eyebrows.
Now the first thing is that that's the last thing, but look, a lot of people think that, so that was actually well said. What is the shape of the head? What's happening? The forehead sticks out, the nose sticks out. Remember we've got that ball on the end of our nose, so no matter what the shape of the nose is, his is a bit wider than mine, mine's a bit longer and pointier, alright, but we still have a ball part on the end and we have the nostrils on either side. Doesn't matter what general shape it is, alright? So I want to show the forehead is in front, okay? So this is where, John, where's John? Come over here, John, you can't see from there. You've got to be selfish here, make sure you've got a spot where you can see. So some people also need to sit down on stools so other people can stand behind. So can you make sure you're looking after each other that way and that everyone can see? We also know that the eyes are in the eye sockets. Okay, so they sit in the eye socket, so they're set back. So the forehead is this is forward, this is back. Alright, so we can see that here. So remember what I said, you are going to still be blending this. Now I'm working, you won't probably work this fast, but I'm just working fast for the demo. Remember when you blocked in, you've gone over your detail, so you've got to think about you now starting to draw with the brush, but I know that there's a ribbon of light, we call a ribbon of light coming over the nose, and there's more here. Okay, and if you're feeling a bit tentative at this point, you might go for the smaller brush, because you might be thinking, oh, that one's a bit big for me to control. Don't have too much paint on the brush. Don't have a big blob like that, because I could end up with a big blob and I can't control it. So just roll your brush. You can always add more paint, like if you think, oh God, I've got nothing here, I can't do anything with that. Okay, so there's a highlight. I don't need a blow dry, thanks. There's a highlight there. Remember, you're just blocking in. If I end up putting something in the wrong place, I can, what is it?
Remove it.
Paint over it.
Remove
Okay, I can paint over it. So we've got the nostrils. Remember, we're only doing the highlights. Now we can see a ribbon of light on the top of his lip. So we're going to describe that. When I say describe, I mean we're going to paint it. Okay. What else can we see that's light? The top of the bottom lip. Guys, you are not the entertainment team. Can you please stop? So it's not going to be perfect because we're going to work.
Come back.
Because what I'm saying here, you need to apply to your leaves. What leaf is forward? What leaf is bending over and has light on it? I'm going to, just like I'm doing with the nose, you are going to do with your leaf. It's exactly the same thing, it doesn't change. Okay? And I am going to do a demo, which I'll film for our leaf guys. Right? What else? I see that on the chin comes forward, there are highlights on the chin. So it's almost like you're just modeling, you're painting the light on. The other part that comes forward, if you find that you can't move the paint around easily, either you're running out of paint, I don't need background chatter, gentlemen, or you need more water on your paint. So you will slowly start looking where the lights and darks are, and then blending. But what I recommend, what are you doing here?
Just watching this, we got kicked up.
Right, just be very silent, don't distract my boys. Ollie, over here. Jordan. You can see that just by putting a little bit of this colour, it's starting to look three-dimensional. Just starting. It's not right yet, not everything's perfect.
That looks like the shine.
Yeah, so we're painting in the shine, and then we'll get there'll be even more highlights in these bits. We just put in a medium one. Okay? And the reason why you want to mix a whole lot is eventually when you get to more detailing, you want to work wet on wet. So say I'm doing this bit, I'm just going to do that bit on the cheek. And I want it, because it's going around. It's going around the face. Around the face. So, I need to blend this colour into that colour. So wet on wet.
It's 3 for 10.
Okay, that's good to know because we have to start our pack up. Just watch this bit though. We're nearly there. We'll have 4 minutes. We'll all work together. We can do it.
Alex?
So.
Give me some. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
Eridan,
Yeah.
do you want a detention? Because you're going that way.
He's got a reset.
Oh,
You can also wipe it off if something isn't quite right. But you want to blend the colour. So you need probably like about 4 or 5 tints of that colour so that you can blend it around. There's also a little bit of light on that side of the face. Even within the shadows there can be light, but it won't be as light as the other ones, so that the colour's probably okay. It's got red on there, we don't want that. So, can you watch this, Eridan?
Yeah,
same thing happens with your brushes and with your leaves, not brushes. So there's a little bit of ribbon of light there. But that's the blending. That's a real quick version of blending. I'd want to blend that more. Yes. Keanu is here. That's cool. Alright, so that's just a quick version. When we're working with this, someone bring me a green paint palette, fast. Let's just do it. Let's just do this real fast. And if there's a bit of a mess, I'll pick up after. You guys can still get your bus.
Oh my god.
Alright. Can I get the colour photo quickly? No. Of a tree. Not Martin Luther King. What can I see? When I look here, I can see here that this one you've got coming down here. Whose is this one I'm working on? I'm going to start painting the light onto it. Okay, and if I had the dark ones, so we've got here, we've got, if I can mix a little brown. Yeah, I said I'll cover underneath. Oh, well, you guys can go to the bus, but we're just gonna, I want you to watch. I'd rather you see this demo, and then I'll tidy up. Looking at this, and you're mixing this, pay attention.
Let me quiet this.
Remember, this is actually going on. Look at this leaf there. You're going to be doing this. We're going to describe this leaf. You've got to be a little bit confident. You just come down and you'll paint in and look at the shape. So you are drawing with the brush. Now I've run out of paint.
How'd you get that brown? I don't know.
Bit of yellow, bit of white.
I might try that out.
So, please watch. Considering I've said I'm going to pack up for you, I need you watching this demo. It's my Manaki tanga to you, right? If you see this happening, look. Here, can you zoom in on that? Ethan? It's not enough paint, because you want the paint to flow. So we still need a bit more water in
Hang it
there.
upside down. Why? So it's not mixed up at the top.
You don't want that happening. With this little brush, you can get enough water on it. Just use the tip of the brush. Alright, then we've got past it. So now we're starting to show a form. Okay? So you just keep looking and you're just drawing with the brush. There's another little leaf that comes out here. So you start describing what it's doing with the paint. Okay, kapai. That's a wrap. See you guys.
There you go.